Alrighty, we're back, and we're going to be doing the third and final Wang Trad trial here. And we're going to have to be doing a little bit of questing beforehand, though, so we'll see how long this takes. It's all a miss, Warrior Flight. Archon Yustula mentioned that there was a matter she wished to discuss. Well met, Narn. You'll forgive me if I seem curt, but I would settle an account with our young friend. While conducting a final sweep of Sophodia's containment facility, we discovered that all of her remaining thralls had perished in their stasis chambers. Was this your doing? Aye, it was. I chose to act upon the knowledge revealed within the tombstone we covered. The true purpose of these prisons is far more horrifying than we first assumed. The Allagons are not simply observing the icons and siphoning away their energies, they were conducting experiments in preparation for a far more ambitious project. If you recall, both the Fiend and the Goddess are imprisoned within massive spherical structures. These spheres were prototypes which should pave the way for the successful construction of an artificial celestial body. You speak of Dalamad. Aye, the Icon's cages were unmistakably the same design as the Red Moon. To be plain, the research facility contains the seeds of 3 calamity which may feasibly be visited upon a chosen target. Limiting one of them would necessitate the destruction of the gods' slimming thralls, a distasteful task unfulfilling one such as the Warrior of Light. Thus did I resolve to perform the deed myself. You have made your case, and it is apparent that we were not in full possession of the facts. Nevertheless, your notion of what may or may not be expected of Narn is presumptuous in the extreme. When the Warrior of Light chose to join the Sign, she did so in the knowledge that she would require to face and destroy not only the Primals, but also their fanatical servants. This which you term distasteful task is an essential part of our calling, a burden which every Sign is sworn to shoulder. I see. 'Twould seem I misjudged the depth of your resolve. No matter. Assuming I have made myself understood, we need not speak of it again. There is, however, one other subject that which merits discussion. You determined that Sophia's thralls were awakened by a Garlanian soldier who had somehow gained access to the containment area, did you not? If that is the case, it seems highly doubtful that the interloper wandered into such a dangerous part of the facility by chance. Dissidents within the Empire claim that this 6th Legion is rife with agents under orders to thwart the Legate's mission by any means necessary. Lest you imagine that we have allies in Galamad, I should clarify that their motive is wholly uncharitable. Regular Van Hydrus rose to the top of the Galanian military and married alone, and is fiercely loyal to the Empire for recognizing his efforts. His compeers, by contrast, rove through the favor of the established order and would accordingly do anything to see him fall. That they would be so reckless, you truly believe that the actions of these agents contributed to the recent crisis. Aye, and they pose no such less a risk to the realm than those loyal to the Emperor. Plainly, we must needs continue to do all in our power to prevent the technologies of Alag from falling into the hands of man. On that point, at least, we have been in complete agreement. Alright. Last pillar to fall, okay. Greetings, Warrior of Light, but one pillar of the Wang Trad remains, Zervon, the Icon knows the demon. According to the histories I've uncovered, this monstrous being was worshipped by a race of Mysidian beastmen. These creatures are the main key to retaining Zervon's manifestation, and we can be sure that such thralls will be imprisoned somewhere within the research facility. It's imperative that we determine their exact location as swiftly as possible. We do not risk of repeating the near disaster we suffered at the hands of Sophia's servants. As such, your failed scions have already begun an exhaustive search, but there are still sectors which only you, Kral, and I can enter without fear of enthrallment. Let us make our way to Azla forthwith and aid the investigations. Alright. And we have to head back there now, so let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead and get on my happy dragon here. Not sure exactly where we're heading. Oh, probably up here, actually. I always forget this is up here. I don't think we're too far away from here now. Yeah, I think it's right down there. I think. Ah, there we go. Alright, it's good we caught you. The facility has been swarmed by Imperial troops. By their standards, we judge them to be soldiers of the Sixth. I, once more, doth Regula von Hydrus stretch forth his hand to see the forbidden fruits of Allag. Once more, our reticulous wards have swept aside like so many cobwebs. Your medicine wards were destroyed from within by the pulsating energies of an icon. Nay, put up your weapons and listen. The followers of Zervan have awakened, and they told arouse their master. Demon's warpishers yet slumbered when we confronted Sophia. Could the tampering for thralls have been more widespread than we thought? They shared a common enemy. 'Tis not unthinkable that they would seek to free all those Allagans had been imprisoned. Yes, the cage doors are open, and while you stand here quibbling over who picked the locks, my soldiers are inside the facility risking their lives and their sanity. They have volunteered to face death to prevent Zervan's servants from waking him in the fullness of his power. Assuming you have at least last understood the gravity of the situation, it's time that I rejoin them. But you cannot hope to succeed. The icon will enslave the minds of any who draw near. Thus did I seek out those with the power to resist his influence. Aid us, and mayhap my men will not perish in vain. You propose an alliance. I have delved into the depths of this place and found its technology wanting. These mechanisms have failed to hold the prisoners, and such broken artifacts are unfit to bring before the Emperor. Twice have you bested me in combat. Will you now lend me that strength and stand against our mutual foe? 'Twas opposing your reckless schemes that Yzil was lost to us. You expect us to simply forgive and forget all that has come before. I expect you to put aside your emotions and use your better judgment, but of course I'm dealing with savages. I'll not stand here and justify the death of the Ice Maiden. We pursued our ideals and you pursued yours. Such was the result. Mayhap you might reconsider another point. These endless clashes, we have lost comrades dear to us, yet I choose to put aside my past grievances to beg your champion's aid, to appeal to your reason. Though not willing to build a bridge of common purpose upon such trivialist foundations. I too am hesitant to accept this arrangement. Archon Ustella, but the offer has been made to the Warrior of Light. 'Tis her involvement which shall ultimately sway its outcome. I shall abide by Narin's decision. Yeah, it must be stopped. And for better or worse, we shall fight at your side. Mistress Kara and I are resistance to primal influences. We shall aid you where we can. And let us be on our way. Our companions have already passed through the research facility. We should not lag behind. The demon stirs. Like a suckling babe, he feedeth upon the ether severed onto him by his thralls. Must these deprive him of his sustenance? That we destroy those devices. Hold, witness your soldiers. They have turned one against each other. Even half awake, Zervan corrupts and converts those who enter his aura. The three of us then, Narn, Yukalha. We rush in together in each disabled generator. We cannot give them the chance to rally defense. There are 4 mechanisms by my count. If I can avoid the Icon's miasma, my blade will take short of the last one. We, all of us, have pledged our lives to you. Keep your lives, or rather you tend to the fallen. Some may yet survive their minds attacked. I know not if my strength will be enough. I am no champion. Battlefield is no place for uncertainty, boy. Fate has blessed you with a unique talent, and occasionally you to use it. Do not waste such a gift. We strike. God, Zervan is... Yukalha! He slumbers once more. You saved me, why? Told you, boy, yours is a gift too precious to waste. A gift the Emperor may one day have need of in his war against these untamable icons. Emperor Varus, he raised me from the ranks, stood against my detractors. I gladly give my life in his service. You must finish this. Lay these leeches upon our star. Kill them all. Kill Zervan. Must needs withdraw and prepare our assault. At the cost of his very life, the League has prized open for us a window of opportunity. He's dead. Had I only been stronger. Enough of that. There'll be time for regrets after we rid the world of Zervan. Corell is the right of it. The demon has fallen back into torpor for now, but we must act swiftly if Regula's death has to have meaning. The survivors speak of the enemy of thralls loose the facility, and we must assume that these followers continue their efforts to awaken the icon. Let us then concentrate upon diverting them from their task. Mistress Carl and Master Ukaha, prithee secure the controls to Servant's shackles and limit the restoration of his might. Archon Ustilla and I shall forge ahead and strike down those thralls as we seek to harry you. Warrior Light, thine is, as ever, the most peerless duty. Gather to thee thy trusted companions and distinguish from this realm the flyers of the demon himself. And the final trial opens up for us. And there's something else hanging out over here. Two people, actually. Okay. Let's go ahead and start this trial here. Time to take out the final of the icons here, the Warring Triad. And here we go, finally.
There's been enough sacrifice for one day. We must take the chance we've been given and defeat Zervan now.
Nice. Hello. Well, looks like Coco's going to be the main tank. Oh boy. Aye, aye. Only got one spot left here. Okay.
My doubt is fled.
What? Ooh, okay. Yeah, I have to stack on that. Make sure I remember that. Something's happening.
I shall rise above all. Bear witness to my will.
I gotta fight this guy. The wit guy is the one we have to fight first before anybody else. Looks like something's happening now.
Bow to my infallible judgment.
Oof. Lots of chunk, but everybody lost almost like half their health.
Suffer in endless torment.
This one's definitely lasting quite a bit longer than the other ones. I don't want to get hit by that. Okay, let's see where this is gonna go. Not what I wanted. Man, this guy really has a glow. And I think this is going to be about it. And down. Good job, everyone. Incredible as always, Naren. Hopefully that'll be the last of our world sees of the likes of Zervan. Every one of his thralls have been slain as far as we can determine. Our victory of the Warring Triad is complete. An impossible feat had not been blessed by recuperation. Let's not forget the efforts of Rugula von Hadras and his men. Without their noble sacrifice, the demon would have woken far sooner, and possessed of far more formidable energies. The bodies of the fallen now accompany the survivors on the return journey to Galamard. It is not that the Imperials recognize God, yet they would honor the dead in their own fashion. When next we meet, our fleeting alliance will surely be forgotten. It was an interesting exchange, nonetheless. They spoke of the present ruler as a man who values self-sufficiency. Varus befriended Rugula in their youth, it seems, and was highly impressed by his martial prowess. It is common knowledge that Rugula's rise to Legatus was in great part advocated by the Emperor himself. Rugula freely admitted his shortcomings when it came to politics, and it was Varus's unconditional support that served to win his undying fealty. One does not expect such tales of comradeship to lurk beneath the Empire's iron exterior. Contrary to all expectations, the man died a hero. Witnessing the way you all leapt into danger without hesitation, it would seem I'm surrounded by heroes. Yet my own actions were aught but heroic. I have not the qualities, nor the character to stand at the Warrior of Light's side. What a curious thing to say. Are you truly concerned that you do not measure up to some arbitrary requirement? If you knew of the path I walked to reach this place, then you would understand why I doubt myself so. Turn with me to the Rising Stones, and I shall tell you of it. Alrighty, well that does it for us with the Warring Triad. We have a little bit left over to do with story-wise with it, but for the moment I think we're going to be doing potentially something else here after this video real quick, so I'll see you guys next time.